Hey, I'm Chuck Mingo, and I'm here with Brian Tome.
Hello.
And we are here to invite you to engage in a serving opportunity, actually a leadership opportunity that's right around the corner. But man, first, these are exciting times.
Crazy exciting times. Mm-hmm. If you've been around on the weekends, recently you might have heard us talk about numerical attendance is up higher than ever. Mm-hmm. Mason attendance is up. Oakley attendance is up, obviously starting Florence around 3,000 a week. We've added thousands to our community on the weekends. And honestly, as long as I've been in ministry or people I've known who were in ministry, I have never experienced firsthand or even heard of the amount of growth that we've seen around here in a short span of time. It is crazy, ridiculous. And it's fun because these all represent people who have the potential to come into a deep relationship with Jesus. Mm-hmm. But simply attending a service doesn't do that, or at least has a stopping point. Right. So what we're trying to do is not just see numerical growth, but more importantly, see personal spiritual growth in the lives of everybody who's a part of Crossroads. If we don't have people coming to have a life that's more morphed like Christ, and living by His Spirit, then we're missing an amazing opportunity. So this is why this journey is perfectly timed. Tell us what a journey is.
That's exactly right. Yeah, the journey is something we do every year in the fall, where for 6 weeks we zero in on a particular topic, and it's everybody, our kids, middle school, adults, all across the campuses focused on one topic. And what's the power of the journey, I think, is, to your point, it's absolutely connecting from the weekend, but we go beyond the weekend. So there's an individual guide that everyone gets, and you'll have time and exercises and experiences in that guide and your personal time to process what you're hearing. But really, the power of the journey is everybody in our community gets in a small group with 6 to 10 other people for those 6 weeks. And that's really where the power happens. That's where the life change happens. And particularly as I think about this year's topic, I think the small groups are more important than ever.
Yeah, and we know that this year's topic is core to what everybody copes with. Mm-hmm. They do. I know it's been a major growth point for me, for you, others. If you ever felt the sense of you have to approve in order to belong, or you don't belong, or people don't like you, or you're only as good as your last success, or you have to sort of round out the bell curve to do more good things than bad things in order for God to like you. I could go, or if you have a hard time forgetting hurtful things from your background. I could go on and on with different diagnoses, but basically the bottom line is we feel like we're disconnected from God, that there's not a place of home. And actually, that's why we're talking about the journey home.
That's right. It's called a journey home. And the small groups are going to be powerful for this journey. And that's why we're coming to you, because we need 2,500 people across all 3 sites to step up and host a small group. You can do that in your home. You can do that at your local coffee shop. You can do it anywhere you want. But what we need is people who will be willing to simply provide a place for other people to connect and meet, 6 to 10 or so people. And particularly, we need people who will post their group online, be a journey host who posts. And that means you'll go on a website, and it's going to show up here in a moment.
Crossroads. Host who posts. Did you just make that up?
I think it's the rhyme.
That would be the most. That would be the most.
The host with the most is the host who posts.
Yes.
Absolutely. So if you go to crossroads.net/journey.
And they could take their toast to that group as well.
They absolutely could.
Yes,
they absolutely could.
Good.
They could do a roast.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of things that rhyme with that. So we could be here a long time.
We could. Almost.
Almost.
Be,
nice.
yes.
Very good. Touche. But if
don't try to out-talk me. You can't out-humor me.
You want to try?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. So, So anyway, if you feel like you need to approve and one-up someone, maybe this group is for you. Yeah. So if you go to crossroads.net/journey, we would love for you to step up and be a host who posts. And what that means is 2 hours a week of your time, you're going to be in a group anyway, but you're going to kind of be the person who facilitates that gathering. The materials really do facilitate the group, but we really want people to engage in this, and we would be excited for you to do that. We need 2,500 people to step up.
This kind of deep topic that's going to be as significant as it's going to be requires a multi-pronged approach. Mm-hmm. And a key one is interacting with people who can speak truth to us, and we can speak truth with them and process. So it's critical. So take a stab. Be used by God, because not only are other people going to be helped through this, but I believe that if you engage and you allow yourself to carve time out and host, there's something special that could happen in you, because when you see what God's doing in other people's lives and you have something to do with it, it's just a really cool thing. We need you. Hope you can make this happen.
Absolutely. Crossroads.net/journey. It's right there. Sign up and be a host who posts.